Hello, welcome back. I literally just got done making my salsa video. So if you haven't seen that one, it's the video before this one. But I figured while I'm in the kitchen, I might as well make another video because I do have some stuff that I'm trying to get done because we're going canoeing this weekend and I want some fresh bread to make sandwiches, blah, 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 blah. Moral of the story is, I have not, if you hear that clicking, it's Calvin. He's laying down in the kitchen. I lost my train of thought. I have not made a loaf of sourdough in several months. It's probably been 2 months, 2.5 months. I don't know. But that means my starter has been in the refrigerator since then. Because that's what I do with it. I don't feed it. I literally just let it sit in my refrigerator and starve until I decide that I want to make some bread. So today we are making a video on reviving our refrigerator sourdough starter that has, it is super hungry. You can tell. I am going to pour that liquid off. That's just like the alcohol that it produces because it's hungry. So we are going to revive this starter. Make it happy, make it healthy, all the things. In case you're new here, my name is Linnea. I live in the suburbs. We're trying to become semi-self-sufficient where we can. We garden, we make sourdough, we do lots of recipes. So if that's something you're interested in, if you live in the suburbs and you want to be like this, consider subscribing. I talked really fast. Anyway, let's go feed this. Let's go make it happy again, and then I will make some bread, but that's not going to be a video. I got a lot of bread videos and I'm not gonna make a video out of that. Let's just go feed this and make it happy again, okay? Alright, basically what I'm gonna do is, this is my starter that has been in the fridge for months. It's not moldy, it looks perfectly fine, it just has the alcohol on the top that I'm gonna pour off. And I'm going to transfer all of this, like all of the actual starter, into a new, clean, fresh weck jar. That is what I'm going to do. So let me pour this off, and then I'm going to stir it up and transfer it to this jar. I will be honest, this has not been fed for months. I mean, probably 5 months this has not been fed. So this is gonna be a real treat today. All right, I am gonna move this over here and attempt to get this out. I'm going to pro tip everyone right now. So what I'm going to do is I feed my starter 1 to 1 to 1. If that's not what you feed your starter as you normally do. So that means I'm going to add 190 grams of water and 190 grams of flour, and she'll be happy. But I am not going to rinse this jar out until this shows signs of life. I do have dehydrated sourdough starter in case I kill all of it. But if this does not come back to life, then there's still a chance that I could rescue some of this, make it happy again, and create a starter out of this. So I am not going to wash this out until this shows signs of activity. It's just my preference. It's just what I'm going to do. So I'm going to add my flour, my water. I do just use regular all-purpose unbleached flour for my starter. I do have whole wheat flour. But this one, I'm just going to use my regular not whole wheat, unbleached, all-purpose flour. Excuse my dog. He's probably barking at the Amazon man. Okay, hold on. Good enough. I'm going to stir it up. All right, I'm calling that good enough. And now I'm gonna mix it together. Also, I will say what I normally do is I will feed it like this, like a very large quantity of sourdough starter, and then I will keep it in my fridge and pull out a little bit at a time, and then kind of feed that and activate it as I need. And then once this gets low or super hungry like it was, then I'll just pull it out and do exactly what I'm doing. It's like way less hassle sourdough starter. All right, now I'm gonna leave this on my counter for a couple hours, and we will be back to check and see if, because I can't scrape this down and talk and think at the same time, and we'll be back to see in a couple hours if there looks to be some activity in this, and let's hope there is. Knock on wood. It's always been fine in the past, so. If not, this video is going to be completely about me killing my starter. Alright, I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Alright, y'all. So it is like 5 hours later, 6 hours later, something like that. And it's alive. There's bubbles. So what I'm gonna do now is I think I'm gonna empty out all of this into this bowl, and then I'm gonna put like 120 back in here, 120 grams, and then feed it again and let it sit out overnight. And that's basically all there is to it. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do right now, and then I can show you guys what it looks like in the morning. I feel like it definitely is alive. So I didn't kill my starter. Thank goodness. But yeah, so that's proof you guys can just, you know, keep it in the fridge for months, neglect it, and then bring it back. So let me empty all this out and do some magic. Alright, like I said, I'm just going to let this sit overnight, and I'm sure it will be fully back to life in the morning. As for this discard, I'm probably going to put it in my compost. I think I don't have any use for it at the moment for baking, so I think I'm going to put it in my compost. So yeah, I will see you all in the morning. Alright guys, so it is the next morning. It's actually like almost afternoon now, but it definitely came back to life. 100%. So what I'm going to do is just put this in my fridge, and I will take some out as I need it for bread, and I probably won't feed it again for another couple months because that's how I lived my life. Anyways, I think the next video I'm going to dehydrate some stuff, make some kind of Italian seasoning. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.